Hello, it's Adam here. I'm one of the audiologists from Alto Hearing, and today I'm back to bring you another earwax removal from our clinic in Lutterworth, UK. Now, sometimes we get clients in who have a very urgent need to get the wax taken out of their ears, and for this person it was because their daughter is getting married this weekend and they wanted to be able to hear for the big day, as currently everything was sounding a bit muffled. Now, when you have a look in this ear, you can see why, but our ear specialist Mariia was on hand to help this customer out, who was a little bit nervous as it was the first time they'd had their ears cleaned out. Weddings are notoriously difficult environments to be able to hear in, but when you're playing a big part in the day itself, not being able to hear is so debilitating. And so it was vital we did our very best with this person to be able to provide some relief. The ears were looking a little dry. He'd been using some olive oil for a few days prior, but Mariia was able, using Microsuction, to take a large chunk out quite quickly, and immediately the client was already noticing the difference as soon as we did this. We're back in though to clean the rest out, and you can see the ear is looking quite red and dry. There's another wax build-up quite deep and lots of keratin build-up in the canal. Mariia has to be quite careful around the canal, but picks out the other plug nicely and then back in once again just to tidy up. The eardrum itself is looking a little dull. Now, this isn't uncommon to see after a large wax build-up, but he's coming back soon to have an audiology assessment where we'll check this out further for him. Ears are such delicate environments, and you can see when there's been a big build-up for some time that it can get quite dry. This is why you might find it gets a bit itchy and uncomfortable. Hopefully now with the wax taken out of the ear, it will naturally produce its own oil, which helps stop it from drying up. You can, of course, add a few drops of olive oil if you're finding your ears are a bit dry, and this does help too. At this point, the customer was getting a little bit uncomfortable and it was quite noisy, so we decided to tidy it up a little bit more and then leave the rest for now, as the hearing had been restored in this side, and we'll check it out again in a few weeks when he's back in. But on first impressions, as I say, he was already pretty delighted and relieved more than anything that he wasn't going to be missing any special moments at the wedding. So onto the second ear, and there was another big build up this side. Nice and soft by the looks of it, Mariia was able to quite quickly start moving the wax out, gently peeling away where possible. Visibility does become a bit of an issue on this side as the ear was quite hairy. Unfortunately, sometimes, mainly males, but occasionally females too, hair can become a bit of a problem. Worst case scenario, we have a card on hand for someone who helps remove hair in ears. I know of some audiologists who take to trimming it themselves, but we usually manage okay. She manages bit by bit to take it out, and you just have to be really patient and gentle, always asking the client how they're doing and making sure they're okay. The client can see what's happening on a big screen if they want to. This usually helps them relax a bit. Some people really enjoy it, whilst others are absolutely disgusted. Anyway, we managed to get all of the wax out. One very happy and very relieved customer, and we hope he has a fabulous day. If you like this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out and it's very much appreciated. We love bringing you an insight into what goes on at our clinic in Lutterworth. I look forward to seeing you again very soon.